So what is the due diligence period in Washington State when buying a home? Well, you're in luck because that's what we'll be talking about today, and we're going to get started right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ledeana Strand with Homes by Strand and Remax Town & Country in Porter, Washington. And again, if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel by hitting that subscribe button down below, because I talk a lot about really cool stuff related to Kitsap County. So what exactly is a due diligence period in Washington State? When you're out home shopping and you find the one, you're going to work with your agent to write up your offer. And you're going to want to make sure that the offer is contingent on you being able to do all of your inspections, such as a home inspection, maybe even a roof inspection. If it's on a septic system, maybe you decide you want to have the drain field inspected. Maybe you want to check out the neighborhood. You may want to get an idea of what your neighbors are going to be like. I always recommend that my clients drive through the neighborhood during different times of the day to kind of get a good feel for the community. You may want to check out the schools, or maybe you want to take a trial run from the house to your work to see if you're going to be able to tolerate the commute, etc. And the bottom line, you want to know what condition the house is in. This is the entire period of time that you get to investigate all of those things, and it's called the due diligence period. And why do they call it that? Because you're doing your due diligence. You're investigating everything you could possibly want to know about the house. Now, in the state of Washington, it is a buyer beware state when buying a home. So the burden is solely upon the buyer to do their due diligence to make sure that the house is the right house for them. Now, the seller is going to give you the Form 17, which is the seller's disclosure form. And in that, the seller has to disclose things like if the house ever flooded, was there ever a leak in the roof, and how did they fix it, and did they fix it? Did they ever do any remodeling, and was there any permits? Are there any clouds on the title? Are there any encroachments on the property that the seller is aware of? The Form 17 seller disclosure form is an extremely important form to a buyer. Now don't worry, I'll be covering that form in one of my future videos. Now you want to make sure that you invest the time doing your due diligence as a buyer and that you have done all the inspections that you need to feel comfortable moving forward with the purchase and before you show up to the closing table and sign on the dotted line. So the due diligence is not only your right, but it's also your obligation. You want to be comfortable with what you're getting, comfortable with the condition of the property that you're buying. If there's something wrong with it, you can certainly ask the seller to fix it. But you need to know this stuff up front in advance. Waiting until after you've moved in to say, oh, by the way, there's a major problem with the house. Sorry, you're now the proud new owner of that problem. So don't you feel better now that we've discussed all this? Now, I really hope this gave you some really good insight on what the purpose and the importance of the due diligence period is. Now, you'll want to get all the inspections scheduled as quickly as possible after mutual acceptance of your offer from the seller. Because unless otherwise stated in your purchase and sale agreement, you have only 10 days in the state of Washington to get it all completed, meaning all inspections. So that doesn't really give you a lot of time. Now, in one of my future videos, I'll be discussing what the inspectors look for when inspecting a home and how much it typically costs in our area and who pays for it. So again, you want to make sure that before you leave here that you hit that subscribe button down below and that little bell to be notified when I post any of my future videos so you can stay up to date on what's happening in the Kitsap County area. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell and you're not in Kitsap County, shoot me a message and I'll be happy to connect you with a great agent in your area. If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime and leave a comment below on what videos you'd like to see me do in the future. Thank you for watching my video and I'll see you on the next one. Make it a great home buying and selling day. See you soon.